Hey guys, Dr. Ben here, excited to talk to you today about the thyroid and some things that you can do right now today to jumpstart your thyroid. So many people are dealing with thyroid issues. We've got at least 10 to 15% of the women out there are dealing with low thyroid, and almost 80% of those are dealing with Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune condition. It is something that half the people that have low thyroid actually are underdiagnosed and they don't even know that they have thyroid issues. So what can you do today? Because it's great, you've been to your doctor, you've been on your medication, they've told you you're borderline or you've been on medication and you're still not doing better, you're still needing more medication. It's in this downward spiral. So what can you do today? So jump on some of these tricks, jump on some of these hacks to get your body jump started so that it can function at a more optimal level. The thyroid is crucial, sits in the throat here, metabolism, energy. If your hair is falling out, if you can't lose weight, if your metabolism is low, if you're crying at commercials. Anybody crying at commercials out there? Hey, Carla, good to see you. Give me a thumbs up there if any of you guys are crying at commercials or having extra emotions that are challenging. This is usually a thyroid issue. So let's jump into it, and Brittany will be writing down as well what these little hacks, little tricks are, and you can go back and read these and start doing them. So first thing you want to do is you want to sleep colder. So I used to do this. I went to college in Syracuse, New York, and if anybody's from New York or upstate New York, let me know, and you know what I'm talking about. It is very cold, and the housing that we were in, we could not control the thermostat. So it was in this box, and we would put ice cubes on top of that box, tricking the thermostat to think that it's colder than what we really are. And so instead of it being set at 68, it might jump it up to a couple degrees warmer there. And this is what we want to do. So you want to sleep colder. Yes, you can have some blankets on, some different things. Our room, 60, 61, 62 is where we keep it in our bedroom. And I guarantee you my body is working a little bit harder to get that metabolism revved up and to get that inner heat going as well and get that thyroid going. Another thing that has to do with cold, and a lot of you guys will not like this, especially in the winter, is actually hydrotherapy over the thyroid. So especially if you have like a wand in the shower that you can use, 30 seconds of cold water on your thyroid, again, will stimulate and trick that thyroid to jump in and get going with more metabolic state and rev that thyroid up. So sleep colder, get that thyroid stimulated on there. So maybe not commercials, but Hallmark Christmas shows get me like a ball baby. Debbie, good to see you. Pop down below where you guys are watching from. Barbara's jumping in from Nebraska there. Laura, I feel better, but not optimal. Yeah, Laura, try some of these tricks now. So you want to stop starving your thyroid. A lot of people are getting actually under calorie, and a lot of women, especially as they're like, I want to lose weight, they stop eating enough, they skip meals. A lot of moms, they're taking care of their kids, all these things, they're not getting the calories that they need. And another thing that you can do is add in organ meats. So organ meats are huge. Liver, you can do heart, you can do other glands. Organ meats are actually really nutritious and full of the B vitamins and things that we need to really fuel our thyroid gland. So make sure you're getting enough calories, getting enough good fats, but add in some organ meats as well. You want to get rid of gluten. Today, if you have a thyroid issue, get rid of gluten. I don't care if you tested, haven't tested, whatever. There is so much research out there showing, hey, Carla in Boston, good to see you. Susan, yep, the fermented cod liver oil is great as well. So if you are still eating gluten and you have a thyroid issue, you are harming yourself. Let's just put it at that. I've seen it over and over and over. So if you have a thyroid issue, get rid of gluten altogether. If you have Hashimoto's, absolutely. It can stimulate destruction for up to 6 months after eating it. So we've got to get rid of that. You want to avoid halogens. A lot of you guys might not be thinking about this one, but chlorine, Fluoride and bromine. So bromine is added into a lot of breads and things like that. Fluoride is added into your water and toothpaste, and chlorine is in your water as well. So water filters are really, really important for this. So think about, remember in chemistry class, you had your periodic table with all of those little squares and H for hydrogen, O for oxygen, all of those. Well, iodine is absolutely crucial for the thyroid. And in that same column, you've got chlorine, fluoride, and bromine, and they are bullies. They block the receptors in the thyroid for iodine. So you are going to have this blockage. You may have a good amount of iodine in the body, but you're getting blocked. So you need a water filter. You need to be making sure that you're not eating grains and breads, things like that, that have bromine in them as well. And then the last one that you're going to be able to do today to jumpstart that thyroid, this is a super easy one, great to do, is thyroid massage. One, you can actually just go in and massage your thyroid. The other, and if you have a spouse, somebody else that you live with, you could have them basically milk that, and you're going to kind of grab it like this and pull. So the thyroid is right here. Here's your Adam's apple, and it's right there. And you're going to kind of pull up on it and milk that out of your throat a little bit, just giving a little bit of force in through there. So you can massage it, but you can also milk that thyroid, and that physical stimulation can be a huge part of getting that thyroid going and getting it where it needs to be. So try these things. We've got them listed there. If you're watching this later, just go through this, through the list below in the comments and start working on your thyroid. It's not just take a medication. It's not just hope it gets better. You have action that you can take today. Get your thyroid working better. If you've got any questions, anything that you do, any comments for anybody else, let us know. Pop those down below and use this community. There's tons of information, tons of people that are our patients that are using the things that we talk about, and you guys are a great resource to work together. All right, guys, be well, stay strong out there, and if you're in parts of the country getting the snow, be safe. Take care.